I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm actually not going to be talking about hair. I'm going to be talking about makeup. In particular, how I am doing my makeup while I'm working from home and doing a bunch of video calls. I like makeup. I like wearing it. I just don't like wearing a lot. So my normal, regular makeup look is pretty minimal. But since I've been working from home, I've minimized that minimal look even more to get this. What you're seeing is the finished look. I keep it simple. I use just a few different products. And so in this video, I'm going to show you the products that I use and how I put my makeup on. Now, before we get into that, I do want to caution you and tell you, I'm not a makeup expert in terms of how to apply makeup. So don't think that this is like a tutorial in terms of how to put on makeup. This is really just to show you what I'm doing and how I do it. How you put on your makeup might be different. It might even be a better technique. So for my makeup look, I just use 5 different products. I try to keep it very simple. I want to be able to get ready in the morning, bang, bang, boom, and be done with it. So I don't want to spend a lot of time putting makeup on my face. And also, I'm just seeing people via video calls. Like, they're not seeing me in person, they're not getting really close to my face, so I can keep it very simple. I've gotten a lot of compliments since I started using this look. I've been told that my skin is glowing. I've been asked, are you wearing makeup or is that your natural skin? Like, they all kinds of confused. So it works for me, and I just thought I would share it with you. So very quickly, before I start getting into the look, let me tell you the 5 different products that I'm using. It really doesn't matter the brand. All that matters is the type of product. So I use a powder foundation. I use a liquid foundation. I use a setting spray. I have an eyeshadow palette. And then I have mascara. So that's it, 5 different products. So let's get into it and I will show you how I do my face every morning. Okay, to start this look, I begin with a pressed or translucent powder that I put on my face. Now I have gone and washed my face, put all my serums and moisturizer on, so I've gone through my whole morning skincare routine so my skin is nice, clean, and fresh. And so I put the powder on, and sometimes I will go ahead, as you'll see up here, I'll press it into my skin a little bit in places where I know I tend to get pretty oily. I like to do this just because it helps to provide some kind of barrier for the oil that tends to start showing up on my face, and it keeps that oil at bay a little bit longer than normal. The second product I use is the liquid foundation. I shake it up first before I start to get any out of the bottle. And I use my fingers to put the foundation on my face. And I try to, when I put it on my face, just pay more attention to the middle because I like to blend out when I am blending my foundation. Now before I blend out my foundation, I do a few spritzes of setting spray on my face. I saw this trick on YouTube and it's supposed to help with keeping oil at bay and really help your foundation last longer. And I do feel like it does that, which is why I've been doing it. So now I'm just blending out the foundation with my makeup sponge, which I went ahead and wet before I went on camera. And when I'm blending out the foundation, I try to really make sure that I blend it up into my hairline and also around my temples and my ears. In the mirror, it seems that I need a little bit more coverage in certain areas, so I'm applying a little bit more foundation. I don't tend to go for really heavy or full face when I'm doing video calls and not really interacting with people in person, but I just didn't like the way it blended out in those areas. The next product that I'm going to be applying is the eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow palettes because they just give me a lot of different colors to choose from, a lot of different shades. And right now I'm trying to finish up this Black Radiance Berry Vibes palette that I've been using for a little bit. And I typically just choose a couple of shades from it. I like to play in the purples and the pinks and also the oranges that are in there. So those are typically the colors that I use. And I put a lighter color on pretty much my entire lid, and then I will go back in, as you'll see in a little bit, with a darker shade, and I will apply that to the outer part of my eyelid. Almost done. After I apply the eyeshadow, I apply some more powder to my face, and as you can see here, I really focus on my T-zone, the places where I tend to get oily and get oily quicker, and that's my cheeks, my nose, and my forehead. And I will also try to press the powder in a bit as well, because this is an additional layer of defense against my oily skin. Even though I'm not going out and about during the day, I still like to set my makeup, and I will use a setting spray for that and just make sure that I get every part of my face. And then after the setting spray, I apply my mascara. Now I use waterproof mascara, which you probably know is hard enough to get off at the end of the day and wash it all off. And I find that's even harder to do when I've spritzed it with some setting spray. So that's why I like to leave my mascara to the very end. Okay, so this is the final makeup look. It's really simple, it's really easy, but it actually kind of looks like I did a bit more than I actually did. And so this is what I do every day when I get up before I head down the hallway to go to work. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Feel free to also share it with those that you know. And I'd like to hear from you. Are you wearing makeup still as you are spending more time at home? Are you changing the makeup products that you wear? Are you changing the way that you apply your makeup? Go ahead and share all of that in the comments down below. And if you are not a subscriber, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.